Well, good morning, my friend, and welcome to day 5 of the Spark 1 Week Challenge. I remember an extremely busy week. I spoke 7 times in 5 cities, in 4 states, covering 3 time zones. I left Monday early, and I did not get back until Friday afternoon late. I was thrilled to be home. I raced home. I kissed my wife. I grabbed my babies, loaded them into the car, took them to the park. My second born, his name is Patrick. He was sitting in the car seat directly behind me and telling me all about his day. He's got big brown eyes, long eyelashes, a sweet disposition. And it was great to hear all about his day. And yet, at some point, my mind started to drift. Beth and I had dinner plans that night. After an evening of travel, I was looking forward to catching up with her. I was buried in emails. I had the weekend to prepare for the following events next week. And I had all these things. And while I'm thinking about these things that I had to do, places that I needed to go, tasks that I had to complete, a little voice behind me cuts through the self-chatter and says, "Dad, why aren't you listening to me? Why aren't you paying attention to me anymore? Why aren't you listening to me? Why aren't you paying attention to me anymore?" My friend, he is strapped in like a NASCAR driver into the seat behind me. The kid can't move. He's positioned directly behind me. And from the reflection on the little mirror above my right-hand shoulder, he knew I wasn't fully engaged. I wasn't paying attention. And he was right. He was right. You know, too frequently, we confuse being out of bed with being awake. We confuse talking with someone with actually hearing what they are saying. We confuse being there with actually paying attention. In order to actually see, actually listen, actually be present, and actually be awake, it's critical to remove the things that distract you and keep you from paying attention in your relationships, in your work, and of course, in your life. So here is your challenge today. You ready for it? You're gonna love this one. Unplug. I know you don't want me to finish what I'm about to say here, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's so easy to plug in, and yet I'm telling you right now, it is time to unplug. Unplug today from all your social apps. Unplug today from the games you play on the phone. Unplug today from that TV that soaks up your night. Unplug today from the busyness of just doing things to do things, and plug in to being actively engaged with the little ones in your life. Look unflinchingly and lovingly into your partner's eyes. Have real conversations with your coworkers. Take a walk in nature. Actively seek the beauty of life, and it is all around you if you're looking for it. This is your day to ask the question, what more can I do? And to answer, I can re-engage in life, and I can pay attention to the things and to the people that actually matter. My friend, this is your day to live inspired.